How's it going, YouTube? German Warriors Gaming, and I'm playing Archfiends in the Stage 1 of the KC Cup. Now, this deck came out a while ago during SSA Whale, Citadel Whale era, and it was pretty good back then. It was taking out decks like Sylvans and Whale, and obviously those cards. But recently in the Stage 1 of the KC Cup, I was getting pretty bored running the same deck, so I decided to try out Archfiends, and it went pretty well. This is a pretty standard build. It's basically based around your Archfiend Emperor, getting him out, and banishing Archfiend cards from your graveyard or from your hand to blow up their field. Archfiend Roar is good because the Cavalry and the Empress, when they're destroyed by a card effect, you get to summon a Archfiend from your graveyard, so you can pull out your Archfiend Emperor. Alright, so I got pretty okay hand. I got the Cavalry, Needlebug Nest, and Archfiend's Roar. Needlebug Nest, Lila, and the Card Trooper, those are your mill cards. You could also just run 3 Needlebug Nests and take out the other monsters, but I just like running it this way with more normal summoned monsters. So he went for the Galaxy Cyclone on my Needlebug Nest, but it was chainable, so I just chained it and sent some cards to my graveyard. He's got a Dinotherium. He's probably playing some UA, because UA like the easy tribute monsters. And he is. He's got the Slugger. It's not a problem. I don't have any real back row in this deck. My main protection is the 2 Spherocaribos and Canadia. So he's gonna go for the attack, and Spherocaribou it just to protect my cavalry. Because I don't really have any moves set up yet, and I believe that's his Dunker. So if he destroys my card, he can destroy my back row too. But this way I can flip up my cavalry and attack over his low defense. Very easy. He's still scheming with the 1 back row, but it's probably not a UA penalty box because he would have just activated just now to save him, help himself. He's got another Dinotherium, and it's gonna let me pull out one of his Dinotheriums from his graveyard. He's going with the double Dinas. Deciding which UA monster. He's probably got a... Yeah, he's a Slugger again, so I'm gonna hit it with the Canadia so he doesn't mess up my battle phase and just attack through it. I'm still not sure what the back row is, but I'm gonna guess it's nothing because he didn't use it last turn, in which he would have if he could. So I finally got my Emperor. I'm gonna start banishing Archfiend cards. So I'm gonna take out his monster because I got lethal as long as the back row is nothing, and he didn't use it last turn. But it was a Dreading Mirror Force. He was playing with the toggles, and he basically just reset the game, putting all my monsters back. But he bricked again, and I got my cavalry so I can start attacking. Right to tit. Very easy. Still got my Archfiend's Roar set, which is very good for using with your cavalry or your Empress when they get destroyed by Archfiend Roar's effect. You get a free special summon from the graveyard to pull out an Emperor. He pulled out another Dinotherium, but I'm not going to attack because he's Yami Yugi, so I'm guessing he's running Destiny Draw, so I don't want him to top deck anything that could help him. But either way, he had the combo. He had the UA Stadium with the midfielder, of course. So he's going to pull out another Slugger. Alright. He's going to start slugging my cavalry. It's going to be a real slugfest. Get the boost from Stadium. Alright. Took out one of my cavalry men. And I got another Archfiend's Emperor. So now I have lethal. I don't think he's running Spherocaribou or anything in this. So I can just destroy with my Emperor effect, and then nothing he can do. And he did not have Spherocaribou, so that's game. GG. Now we got Seto Kaiba. This is my, I believe it's my rank up to dual level 18. I was at like 17 when I started running Archfiends. So I opened up pretty well. I got my Card Trooper and I got my Archfiend Trap, so I can special summon using the Fiends of my hand and the Fiends of my graveyard. Now I'm gonna send cards with my Card Trooper. You got a set. And this turn, no back row. Pull out my Sphere of Karibo. It's a very nice card in this deck because it synergizes with discarding a Fiend to special summon a Fiend from the Blue Dragon Summoner. So he's running some Blue Eyes, some cheap Blue Eyes decks. But yeah, it's nice to have options with Sphere of Karibo, either discarding it or activating its hand trap effect. So nothing else I can do now, but I do have my Archfiend's Roar set up, and if my Card Trooper gets destroyed, I get a +1 draw. So I'm in a good position either way. He's deciding what to do. He's got a bunch of cards in his hand because he got that Blue Eye Search with his Blue Dragon Summoner, so he's just thinking it over. Maybe he wasn't around too much when Archfiends were popping off, so he's got to read all the cards. Protected with Eyes of Blue, so he is running the Dragon Spirit of White deck. Very nice. Looks like he's got a Synchro Summon maybe. This deck is really good against Blue Eyes because once you start summoning your Archfiend Emperors, they have the same attack as Blue Eyes, so you can either destroy them with their effects, or they're just going to have to clash with you and destroy each other. So he did summon the Blue Eyes, and now he is going to go for the Synchro Shokan, pulling out the Azure Eye Silver Dragon. But he went attack position, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to summon an Archfiend Emperor to deal with this. And now he's going to activate Silver's Cry in the main phase. So at first I wasn't going to use my Sphere Karibo because I can get over his Azure Eyes. But now I'm just going to use it on his Blue Eyes so I can get over that. And yeah, Archfiend Empress and Archfiend Emperor can easily take out this duo he's bringing right now. So I got a free draw. About to end my turn. Activate call the Archfiend. I'm gonna pull out my Emperor and discard my Empress during his end phase. And now during my phase, I can summon my Empress by discarding my Archfiend Cavalry Fiend. I am running compensation. I just sent an Emperor, so that would have been nice. He's still got the Azure Eye Silver Dragon effect, so I can't target or destroy any of his cards. But basically, by the end of the video, I unlocked Fiend Farewell. They both work for the deck though, because compensation will also send your Archfiend traps that you can banish to use your Emperor's effect. Because sometimes you really want your Emperor in your hand. And he's got another Protector with Eyes of Blue, protecting his blue eyes very well. So I'm just gonna Canadia on summon because I don't want him to activate his effect to tribute it. I just want to end this duel next turn. Start clearing off his board. This deck is very explosive though, especially against the big beefy decks right now. It's okay against heroes because you know you got the 3 answers to heroes, the 2 Karibos and a Canadia. And then obviously they can't attack over Emperor. This guy's thinking it over. Still, I think he knows he lost at this point because he just has a set Protector, and I can start blowing up his field. My Emperor's effect. He's finally ready to end his turn. I'm just gonna Needlebug Nest. You know, it feels good to send all my cards to the graveyard. Activate Emperor's effect. Get rid of his Protector. Get another Emperor on the field just to make it nice. Sending my Sphere Karibo. And I got a full board full of boss monsters. Against that Blue Eyes player who he opened pretty well. I don't know why he was running Blue Dragon Summoners. Now we got another Blue Eyes. I'm going second though. which is really good against Blue Eyes because they really rely on the turn 2 OTK. So I got my Cavalry, I got my Roar, I got my Nest. So I should be able to set up for a Emperor summon pretty soon. I'm gonna see what he's got though. He's got Psychic Ace, but he protects it with Half Shot. What a madman! Just running Blue Eyes such a nutty way. Half Shot and Psychic Ace. I mean, I think the Psychic Ace version is fine, but running Half Shot to protect it is just crazy. So he gets his effect in with Cosmo Brian. So I'm gonna activate Needlebug Nest. Send some cards to my graveyard. Psychic Ace effect goes off, but I can chain my back row. And Empress, when she's destroyed by battle or by card effect, I get to summon a Archfiend from my graveyard, so I can pull out my Emperor by the end of it, and I'm going to summon in attack position. So either way, I'm getting my Emperor out, and I got my Kuriboh to defend myself. Alright, so he's looking at the board, he's analyzing the situation. I'm going to Kuriboh first, because I can just destroy his Blue Eyes with my Emperor effect. Pop my effect, banish my Roar, take out his Blue Eyes, and now I can just normal summon my Empress because I got so many monsters on the field. And Empress's effect is pretty clutch. I didn't have to use it, but basically when an Archfiend card is going to be destroyed, you can banish an Archfiend card from your graveyard to save it. So it is some nice protection, some good security. You got Silver's Cry. Just making some last ditch efforts. Just gonna take out my Empress. Very nice. I didn't have any Emperors in the graveyard to special summon for, but that's fine. So I'm gonna activate my effect, discard my Kuriboh, and he's outie. He didn't want anything to do with that. Alright, so we got Yubel. Win and gain a rank. Don't worry guys, I'm not gonna let this Yubel, this dirty Yubel player, gain ranks on me. Not happening. I love starting with an Emperor in my hand. That's definitely very clutch. And I got 2 mill cards. My mill monsters, Lila and Card Trooper. So, pretty decent starting hand. I got a couple options here. I'm going to go with the Card Trooper. I also could have summoned Lila and popped off the back row and then just discarded cards. But I like Card Trooper more for starting out. And I got a nice mill. See my Emperor on the top. So I can go Emperor, Emperor my next turn. And even if he's about to send, oh, he's got the, I thought he was playing Yubel, but he's got the Cypher Soldier and a Mirror Wall set. And she's gonna pay for it. She's paying for the wall. Very commendable. And she's playing hero. She hates her own archetype. She wants to see warriors do well, but she also wants to destroy them. So she's gonna destroy my Card Trooper. I'm gonna get a free +1. And if she goes for the oh, there she goes. She's going for the mass change. Very skilled. But I have my Emperor that I can summon at any part, so he can still get a direct hit in. But other than that, he's gonna get wrecked. So Emperor for Emperor. So this means during my main phase, I can summon the Emperor I just sent, and I have the Emperor this turn. So he goes for the direct attack. If he had another mass chain, that would be game, but he doesn't have enough skills, obviously. He only had enough skills for a top decking and 1 mass change. So I'm going to activate my card, the Archfiend effect, pull out my other Emperor by sending my Empress. Pop his effect, take out the Mirror Wazio. Now I'm just going to sell my Cavalry. And I did get my Fiend Farewell from doing this, like I said, so I was able to send another Emperor, so I got all 3 on the board, and that's GG. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to do some more KC Cup coverage, hopefully doing Stage 1, Stage 2 completion, and I'm going to do my COG rank up on YouTube this time. So I'll see you guys next video. Thanks for watching.